Are you ready to go?
Wait. Oh God.
No, he's busy eating the grapefruit.
Oh,
We're
God.
gonna legitimately have to mute Liam's record for half of it.
I'll stop once I get this grapefruit. It's not coming.
It can't be that good. There's no way it's worth all that.
It is. Do you not like grapefruit?
Never had grapefruit.
Okay, wait. We'll have that. We'll have that conversation in this. Okay, but just wait for that. Liam,
this is
look at me.
interesting.
Look at me. Just wait for that.
Topic. I think
That's
this
gonna
is
be
an
a whole
interesting
nother
topic.
conversation.
It's not that weird,
Wait.
Sam.
Oh my God. Just wait. The rest of it is.
Okay.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, what's up, Watuaga? Episode 2. I'd like to think this is season 2, episode 1.
Is it really?
Because we started and then I'll admit it, Jacob was prepared to go. I just kind of didn't engage for a bit.
Yeah, but I didn't either. I never sent you a message or any. I mean, we tried to film with someone.
Yeah, we tried to film with someone the day before we went on break, and then they canceled, and it just really did not work out. But we're back now. I'd like to think this is season 2. The first one, let's say this is season 1, episode 1, and then that was episode 0 because that was a test.
Okay.
We didn't have guests yet.
Sure.
But okay. My name.
Let's just delete it and say it never happened.
Sounds good to me. My name is Sam Spear. I'm joined by my co-host,
Jacob Minton.
Jacob Minton.
Yeah.
This is What's Up Watuaga, a podcast for mainly for Watuaga residential college students, but really whoever wants to listen. You won't get a lot of the stuff that we talk about.
Clark, well, he's on leave.
Clark.
In case he missed you, Sam.
Shout out to Clark. Yeah, Clark. Clark missed me. Even though we talked maybe 3 times. I think he misses me.
I think I've talked to Clark maybe once.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And in true What's Up Watuaga fashion, we're here this week with our first guest.
Yay.
Should I, ladies and gentlemen?
We'll just never say his name.
Maybe it's a she.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, 18 years old, straight from the slums of Winston-Salem. Not even from Winston-Salem, from Clemens. Ladies and gentlemen, Liam Bowman.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Oh my gosh, that was so adorable.
I had to
Liam,
wait 2 minutes to start because you were eating your grapefruit over the mic.
oh my gosh. So
I don't regret this. I'm just putting that on the record.
So I've started doing this thing. So it's a new semester. So I'm in Julia's class now, Julia Calendar. So one of the things that I've started doing is I bring a mug of tea or a mug of coffee because I like to seem for people to think that I'm smart. You know what I'm saying? So damn, that guy's drinking.
Does
tea.
a mug of tea make you smart?
I don't know. Well, I told Andrew Watley that I was doing that, and he said it's gonna take a lot more than tea, and I said you're right. But I don't know. I just think it makes me feel a little bit more official, And it's also just nice. I like to have something to sip on, and I think I want to start drinking more tea. So today I brought a nice cup of iced tea, and I thought that might be a little much.
What is that, brisk? What is that?
It's Lipton citrus green tea out of the vending machine.
Oh, the fancy stuff.
But so here's what I'm trying to say is I thought this would be too much.
How is that too much?
Because I just didn't know.
You're drinking it out of a plastic cup, Sam.
But I'm just
Plastic
saying,
cups have llamas on them. Let me just put that on the record.
what I'm trying to say is Liam walked in with what's in your mug, Liam?
Coffee.
A mug, a coffee mug, a mug coffee, an entire container of trail mix unopened, and a whole ass grapefruit with a knife to eat it with.
That he's using as a spoon.
And then a second ago, he picked it up and drank from it. So I don't know how you eat a grapefruit, apparently. I thought you eat it like an orange. And then Liam said you use a special spoon, but he's using a knife, and then he drank from it. So maybe it's like a coconut.
This is only going to be 25, 30 minutes, right?
I'm prepared for whatever it takes. All right, guys. I mean, if you guys aren't prepared to stay here for hours, I don't know what we're doing here.
I guess that's a fair
That's
point.
fair enough. Yeah.
Liam, I like your shirt. Liam's wearing a nice, it's like a Hawaiian shirt, that type of thing, but it's it's winter. It's camping and Christmas tree, or evergreens, excuse me.
If only we had a camera so you could show it off.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Just look
I'm wearing
for
a little undershirt with polar bears on them.
God,
You got the whole theme going.
got a theme.
You got a winter theme going.
Along with the grapefruit.
Along with the,
I think they go together. Actually.
I'd say that a grapefruit is probably a tropical fruit.
A grapefruit?
I'd say so. Would you?
We
I
should
mean,
do
Is there
some
such
research
thing
on
as a
that.
wintry fruit?
I don't know. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, if there was a such thing as
Isn't
a
there a
winter fruit.
winter berry?
Oh, there are
That's
winter
true.
berries.
Yeah.
Yes. Interesting. I don't think there's a winter citrus. Maybe that's just me. Okay.
I mean, I didn't think we
Liam is now digging into this grapefruit.
I didn't think we defined fruit as when they wanted to come out, but that's just me. Whatever.
What? What did you just say? Okay, whatever. Okay. I think that there's something that we need to talk about. We need to address. Well, actually, we need to start. Liam, they know who me and Jacob are.
Not really, but
And they know enough. No, they listened to episode 0, I'm assuming. Liam, tell us about yourself. Where are you from? Tell us about your hometown.
get the grapefruit out of your mouth.
Let me put down the grapefruit real quick. So first, I'm from Virginia Beach. Okay, a beach guy. Not at all, but that's okay.
Is that in Virginia?
It is in fact in Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I moved to Winston-Salem.
Liam, I don't think you have to get that close to the mic.
You don't think I have to get this close?
Okay. Stop,
Okay.
please.
God damn it.
And I think I came to App. I think that's all that matters at this point.
Wait, whoa.
I don't think our viewers
What are you hiding,
care.
Liam?
Yes, they do. That's what they're here. They're here to meet different Watagans. So you started in Virginia Beach. And how'd you get to Winston? How'd you get to Clemens?
Dude Clemens?
Mhm.
I mean, life.
Your parents just moved there?
Parents moved.
Mm-hmm.
Things happened.
Things happened.
What
What
success?
what brought you to? Oh, he said I'm a success. What brought you to App?
The people.
Me?
The people. It was Sam actually. Sam Spear.
Don't stop. I'm
Yeah.
actually thinking it might be.
Did you
Joe
know Sam
Gonzalez.
No, I think you're actually thinking of actually my wife. I believe it was Carissa that brought you here.
Oh, Carissa Bowman, my sister.
I'm sorry. That was inappropriate. Unprofessional.
I just want to put this on the record that this
Liam.
podcast is very unprofessional.
Liam just picked up a knife out of the grapefruit.
It's only
after I
unprofessional
mentioned-
because you're eating an entire grapefruit right now.
I mean, I thought we
The
cared
knife
about
is
health.
in the grapefruit as we speak.
I thought we cared about health here, and I think grapefruits are pretty healthy.
The second I hit, a couple seconds before I hit record, they would have heard you going to slurp up the grapefruit.
Liam did not respond there.
He
'cause
can't
he's
speak because he's eating grapefruit right now.
Okay. Anyways, so you can't. Okay, will you please? This is your interview portion. Okay, put the grapefruit down.
Okay.
So what's your major?
Political science, international and comparative relations.
And has it always been that?
It is not. I started off as a business with economics major, and then I said, "Are we allowed to use profanity here?" I said, "Fuck that."
Okay.
And then political science, because the world of politics is fucked.
What's your goal? Like, what is your? Okay, what do you see yourself doing? And then what would you like? What's your dream?
My dream. I see myself working. I want to be working like in the UN or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, obviously, my dream would be like to be like an actual diplomat or something, like working in the State Department or something like that.
Mm-hmm. That's
But,
cool.
yeah.
That's cool. And is there anything like in particular that you're like really interested in right now? Like any
Right
topic?
now, I'm really interested in religion
Mhm.
and how that affects relations in the world.
Yeah, I feel like that whole topic, like religion's effect on politics, is a very old topic, but it's still just as prevalent today as it was then. You know what I'm saying?
Arguably the most prevalent thing.
Yeah,
in today's-
probably. Like I'd say probably more in like Eastern politics than Western.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's any more or any less.
I guess.
Because the religion, if you're a religious person and that is something you devote your life to, that's everything in your life. You can't get around that.
That's a good
So
point.
someone arguing with you about religion could deeply offend you.
Yeah, that's a good point. Interesting. Dear God.
Someone tell them to shut up.
Someone just got beat up in the hallway. Anyways, do you want to give us a fun fact? Any interests?
About me?
Yeah.
Am I an interesting? I might be dyslexic. That's interesting.
Oh my god.
I don't think I am though. I might be.
See, what does that mean?
What do you mean might be?
I think I might be dyslexic.
Why would you tell people that if you don't think you actually are?
I think I am.
Isn't that kind of a
But I
yes or
think
no?
it's very minor,
Oh, okay.
so I haven't had to deal with it.
I think he just doesn't know how to read.
That's also true.
And that kind of sucks that you think you're dyslexic, because don't you have like 10 books to read this semester?
I have at least 20.
What class are you in for Watuaga?
Ancient wisdom.
Ooh. So, do we want to? Okay, Jacob, you got to be nice, dog.
Yeah,
like
I know.
you cannot be rude.
I know.
Like if we talk about Watuaga classes, you cannot be rude.
No, I know. I'm happy to be in Watuaga. They're very great classes.
Should we just not go into it?
Yeah.
Liam.
Jacob in here first. He hates Watuaga.
Oh my
The
God! Stop,
entire
please.
residence.
Stop.
I don't hate
please.
Watuaga. I'm happy to be here.
The county too, I think.
Don't throw me out, please.
Oh my God. Do you like your Watuaga class this semester, Liam?
I do. It's a very interesting class, and conversations are always lively. Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Got a very disdainful look on your face.
Yeah, I read a lot for that class. I'm not gonna lie here.
Yeah.
Actually, right now I'm not reading because of this podcast.
But you would be otherwise?
I would be.
No,
otherwise.
he wouldn't be.
Well, first I did
can't
my
read.
grapefruit, and then
Okay.
We're just cutting into your grapefruit time.
yeah.
I'd like to say Liam's almost made his way through half a grapefruit. He's doing pretty good.
Mid-air, actually. I think that's pretty impressive in itself.
Yeah. Jacob, do you have any interesting classes right now?
I mean, Com 1200 that I'm taking again with you.
I was about to say take 2.
Yeah.
Why?
Man, I don't want to talk trash on people. I didn't like the first professor. His teaching style didn't match.
If we're not going
me.
to talk shit on this podcast, I don't think I can be here anymore.
Eat your grapefruit. Just shut your mouth. Was it just like, I think you said like the first time it was just like harder with that professor?
Yeah, he really didn't let you know what you were supposed to be doing. Like, he would ask you a question and you'd answer it and like hand in your paper or whatever, and he'd hand it back to you and be like, I didn't entirely understand this, and you'd get a bad grade for that.
That really sucks.
Yeah.
I hope that.
So did you drop it? Or
Yeah, I dropped it.
Was it a career drop?
Yeah.
Damn.
Worth it.
But now you have to take it again. Better professor?
Better professor. It's easier now because Sam's in there.
I mean,
We're going to do some ASMR real quick.
Oh.
Nice.
I would just like to say that I don't condone ASMR in any way.
Yeah.
I would just like to say that I'm just over here doing
Yeah.
ASMR, and Liam's voice is like the exact opposite. So you can't interrupt the T4. Okay?
What do you mean? Liam's got a low voice. All right, well, don't sip the grapefruit while I'm talking up your voice.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I think
Liam.
they can hear the grapefruit.
So
Probably
Liam, today. So Liam, you didn't have any classes today, right?
Not at all.
Yeah. Okay. Jacob, did you have class besides the Com 1200?
No, I got work though.
Oh yeah. What?
Yeah.
But that's later, right?
Yeah.
So I get up this morning. Long story short, I ended up missing my first class because couldn't find my backpack. Ended up finding my backpack. Shout out to I gotta pull his name up again. I forgot his name.
Did you forget his name already?
I forgot his name.
That was like an hour ago.
I know, but Jacob, you know what's happened in the last hour. It's been a long hour.
Yeah, that's true.
Terry Goodman. Shout out to Terry Goodman, in LLA 112, for finding my backpack. Really appreciate it because I lost it, had my beats in it, was real sad. But so that's why I missed my first class. In my first class, theater class, he told us, he's like, if you can't make it, just let me know. It's kind of cool. It's whatever. He's a very interesting guy, and I think I'm gonna really like that class because it's all about script reading. But that's beside the point. So I go to my Com 1200 class. Yeah, I'm in there. We talk about some stuff. Jacob's there. Afterwards, we're like, we're gonna go check out some mics, right? And I say, like, did you just cut yourself?
No.
So I'm like, let's go check out some mics. And I'm like, so we're gonna eat while we're down here? Jacob says yes. So we decide to eat before we get the mics. In Central is the best way to put it.
See, I gave you the choice though.
Yeah, he did. He
You
said
said upper central or lower central, and I said I don't know, your choice.
and I said upper. And then we get up there because I never go to Upper Central, and there's some
Yeah.
good stuff up there. I thought. So I go up, and there's really good pasta up there. They have a really good pasta bar, but that was like a huge line. I feel like it's always a huge line because we went like right at like 12:10.
Yeah.
Like we went at a terrible time. So I'm like, oh, let's see what's going on over here with like the burgers and stuff. And then I see it. The bologna mac and cheese explosion burger. A scoop of mac and cheese. Liam's just eating his grapefruit and judging while I tell the story. A scoop of mac and cheese, like on a skillet, like skillet fried.
They had one on display, actually.
Yeah, they did. Bologna grilled, and so it's a burger patty, cheese over top of that, grilled bologna, and then like skillet fried mac and cheese. Terrible. Sounded good.
You said it
Sounded
tasted.
awful.
You said it tasted all right.
Tasted okay, but just so not worth it, And like I tried to get like a salad to balance it out, which is just not how it works really. But I tried to get a salad to balance it out. Also a bad decision because I got like a huge salad, and then I like ate like half the salad. Probably I'd say half the salad, maybe a little.
It was a little more than half.
Yeah, and so I eat about like a little more than half the salad, And then I'm like, well, let me just go for this burger because I'd already tried it, And then I just felt like death. I felt like I was absolutely going to die. Liam is now leaning back from the mic because he's eating trail mix. Anyways, so we're sitting. I just want to share that story real quick because I need you guys to know to not eat the bologna mac and cheese explosion burger. Like we walk out of Central, and first of all, oh my god, Jacob's eating peanuts into the mic. So when I try and do ASMR, it's like, stop it, stop encouraging
He's
him.
giving me more.
Anyways, so we walk out of Central, and like the only thing I could think of is I just needed to shower. Like that's how bad that burger was. I mean, it was just it wasn't worth it. It was not worth it at all. But the reason I started this story is because there's something we need to address. So I'm sitting there eating my salad, and Jacob goes, "How's your salad?" I was like, I mean, it's okay. I'm just not very good at making salads. And Jacob proceeds to tell me, "Oh, I've never had a salad before."
Look, it's not that weird. You're making it sound really weird. It's not that
It
weird.
is
really
weird.
weird.
What
are you talking about?
I was like, Jacob, there's no way. Like, I don't believe you. And he was like, no, I've never had a salad. Jacob has never had a salad in his life. He said, okay, do you want to tell him about the lettuce?
Yeah, I've never had lettuce. Well, I mean, I have had lettuce. The last time I can remember having lettuce is I went back down to San Antonio for Christmas, which is my hometown. And I was staying at my best friend's house, and his grandma made like tacos with lettuce in it. And I didn't want to be rude and like flick all the lettuce off, so I just ate it. That was like probably the first time I've ever really had lettuce.
So do you just not enjoy lettuce, or is that just like...
I never had it before.
Exactly, because he's never had it.
Yeah. I was like,
How'd
I
you
knew.
like it on the tacos?
Yeah. Like, I didn't want it, so why would I eat it?
Interesting. That's just so... You've never tried it to know you don't like it.
No. Okay, if you had the option to eat like a burger, you went to a restaurant, you had the option to eat a burger that you knew you really liked, or a salad.
But
You're gonna get the burger because you like the burger.
Try new things sometimes.
It's not worth it.
I'm a big fan of trying new things, though. And I feel like you're really not.
No.
He told me that he'd probably eat the same 15 to 20 things until he dies.
Yeah, that's probably true.
What? Don't you
Liam
nod your head?
agrees.
Liam, you're extremely, like we both enjoy eating new things. So I don't know why you're encouraging him. Don't validate that boy.
Salads are, like, you should just eat them sometimes. I feel like...
Yeah,
that's just,
it's a nice refresher.
like, not all the time, but sometimes.
See, but is it necessary?
What do you mean is it necessary?
I don't know.
Nothing is... You don't have to eat.
Yeah.
You'll just
You do
die.
have to eat.
You'll just die.
All right,
That is
well, then
true.
I'll do that.
That's a good point. That's a whole nother
All right, I
conversation.
don't know. Can we go on a different topic? And I want to go on a topic of Jacob's last podcast that he did.
No,
We really don't have to do this.
he doesn't like talking about
There's
it.
a lot of trail mix, and I feel attacked in my mouth. I mean, not
Because
attacked.
it's
I just wanted to say
No,
the word.
I mixed
one
that
word.
up.
I just want to say one word.
What?
Whale.
Why you gotta do that?
Whale.
And that's all I had to say.
You've tortured me enough. We don't have to go over this.
Wait a second, Liam. Have you listened to it?
I have listened to parts, and they're very interesting, and I think they should be explored.
No one's ever gonna find it.
Maybe some Freudian stuff should go on
No.
over here.
I don't know why you said no one's ever gonna find. We talked about it on the last episode.
Yeah, but no one's ever gonna find it.
What do you mean?
We found it in like 2 seconds.
They just Googled the name.
Because I pulled it. They're gone now. I put them on unlisted. You can't find them.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Because why would I want people listening to that?
Why not? It's an interesting past.
It's
you're
not.
Like, what year
Jacob.
were you when you did that?
That was like a year ago.
Jacob,
You're a different person now.
you should look at my Instagram, at the older pictures. I'm a firm believer in I have a cringy past, and I'm gonna embrace it.
I'm pulling up your Instagram right now.
Go ahead and pull up my Instagram. Liam, how's the trail mix?
Really fucking good.
Really?
It was good.
That's exciting.
Awesome.
No, I'm good. Yo, Liam, you don't understand. My insides, all kinds of messed up. Like that. Oh my god, that's gonna be an interesting noise. The burger just ruined me, man. You know?
Wow, you look different.
Yeah.
Is this you doing the ALS bucket challenge?
Oh my god, yes. I forgot I did that.
But to himself. Let's put that into... He did the ice bucket challenge to himself.
Who's gonna dump it on me?
You don't dump it on yourself. Someone else does it.
Liam, I'm 6'4".
You're 6'4".
Get a ladder.
For who?
Who's gonna dump it on me?
Someone else.
The only person that was there was my little brother.
Can
my
your
little
little
brother,
brother do it?
He could not. He barely could lift.
Get a step ladder.
20 pounds. How is he supposed to dump that on himself?
Tell him to eat a salad. Beef up a little bit.
Really, Jacob?
Okay, Jacob. I believe it's time for the newest segment
Okay.
of the show. Jacob, should I say the name of the segment?
Yeah, go for it.
Wake up, Watuaga!
Okay, that's very aggressive.
Wake up, Watuaga! Okay, this is the part of the show that we just came up with. I came up with this while working in a Cracker Barrel this year, called Wake Up, Watuaga. Okay, and we're gonna expose to you our greatest conspiracy theories. Nay, conspiracy facts. Okay, I believe that this week Jacob has our conspiracy fact.
Well, I'm trying to find it on Twitter. I saw it yesterday.
Oh my!
So
my god!
Just give me a minute.
Jacob, that was such a good intro.
It was a ways ago. I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
Can I talk about a conspiracy theory that I'm very fond of?
Nope.
Really?
After he does his.
No, go for it, Liam.
I think I should.
I
So
hate Liam.
Go ahead.
so you know what I'm gonna say, Sam, and I think Jacob does too.
Oh my god!
I have no
actually
idea.
do. I actually realized that we picked a great guest.
No.
Yes.
So guys, I think we should talk about the growing conspiracy theory, and as Sam mentioned earlier, facts that birds aren't real.
Birds are not real.
They went extinct
What are you talking
in the
about?
90s, and they were replaced by drones by the government. Just
Alright,
think about
where's-
it for a second.
where's
I
your
know you're
proof,
probably
though?
sitting there like, hey, that doesn't make any sense, Liam. What the fuck are you talking about? Birds are drones owned by the government, okay? How many birds have you seen since the government shut down?
Oh my
Maybe
god!
one. Maybe
oh my god,
one.
That's such a good point.
Wait, what'd you say?
How many birds have you seen since the government shut down? How many? Maybe one.
I don't remember seeing birds.
No, that's such a
Exactly.
good point. He just made such a good
Have
point.
you heard
Are
a
you
bird?
serious?
I'm so serious. That's such a good point.
Are you into this
I
now?
already think. So why do you think birds are always on power lines?
They're charging.
They're charging,
Oh
dog.
my god.
They're charging.
This makes no sense.
Dude, all right, this is
Perfect
this is
sense.
out there, but it is 100% fact. When it's really rainy and it's storming outside, what do you think goes up? What prices go up? Rice. What do you think the government puts old drones that aren't waterproof in? Rice, just like
Oh
the
my
rest
God.
of us.
Oh my
They
God.
buy a bunch of it, and then there's less supply for the rest of us. So then the prices go up.
That's so. I never thought about that. Why does rice get expensive? There has to be an actual reason. for
There
why
has to be a
rice-
reason. Rice is just rice.
When it rains, wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yep.
That's kind of interesting. I could believe that.
I mean, I'm not saying this to say that I don't like birds. I'm just saying you should agree that they're drones.
I think that they're drones.
Also, I just want to point out, I look up and I just see, what's that actor?
Oh, Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi just printed out onto the projector.
Why did someone do that?
And
They
I
were
think it's
everywhere a
hilarious.
while ago.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's an interesting use of resources.
Watuaga is known for its efficiency and resources.
You know what's even more interesting? We have to pay for printing here. So like, who was like, oh, I'm gonna pay to put Steve Buscemi all over the internet. Jacob is still scrolling through Twitter.
It's hard to find.
To be fair, that was probably like 3 cents. So
I guess you're right. Liam, do you have a Twitter?
I do.
Do you use it much?
Not at all.
Yeah, I don't use mine much. I prefer like Twitter's more for like reading, you know. Like Instagram, I can go through and like look through the pictures, but like Twitter, you got to read it. So if I'm gonna read it, I normally just go to like the news app, you know what I'm saying, and just read like.
I just want to say, Sam is a very. He says I don't know how to read a lot, but I'm walking in downtown Asheville with him because I went to go visit him in Asheville over the break.
Is this about the bookstore?
And then we walked past his bookstore. And I'm like, hey, we should go in there. And we did, and he was kind of weird about it. And then we walk in there, and like we're looking around, and I ask him, I'm like, hey, do you read a lot? Like, free time stuff? And he says, no.
I don't.
And
really
he doesn't.
read books.
He doesn't, he just doesn't enjoy that type of thing. But he does make the comment that other people don't know how to read. So I think he's trying to cover up.
I make that comment about myself all the time.
Project.
I make that comment about myself all the time. I make that joke so much that I don't know how
You
to
heard
read.
it here first. Sam doesn't know how to read.
I know. I say that all the time.
Is this our own conspiracy that Sam
But-
doesn't know how to read?
I mean, maybe I do. I don't know. I just don't like reading books in my free time. Like, if I have free time, I don't want to sit down. I know I'm gonna get a lot of like hate for this,
Yeah.
but I prefer more like I prefer to read like news articles like online. And also, I'm a big sports guy. I love reading about sports. So like that's kind of like what I do a lot. Sports and food. Honestly, if I'm being honest, like sports, I like to read a lot about like sports, and I also like to read I like recipes. I don't always like to make the recipes because like getting stuff for a recipe is such a hassle. Because like I buy a bag of flour to get like 3 tablespoons of it, and then I probably won't use the rest of it. You know, and that's just upsetting to me.
I mean, this is true. Like, Sam doesn't have time for anything else other than sports and classes because he is taking 19 credit hours, and he will never not mention it.
Liam, I don't know why you're so aggressive. You've been so aggressive lately.
I found the conspiracy theory, by the way.
I know, but Liam's on a kick right now. Liam's
Yeah.
just upset. So yesterday he started like roasting me. He was like, Sam, you have 19 credit hours, but 3 of those are the coffee class, which is like pretty easy. And I was like, Liam, you have 15 credit hours, and 3 of those are the coffee class.
But how many credit hours do we have currently?
That doesn't matter.
Altogether?
I've always wondered how hard was it to get into that coffee class? Because
Yeah,
really,
no.
I would have thought everyone would have signed up for that.
There's only 4 current Watagans there.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. We all sit together in the back.
And make stupid comments all class.
I thought they're educated. Jacob.
yeah. Okay.
Wake up, Watuaga!
There we go. Okay, so apparently somebody found a book. You may have heard this before. Called Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey. It was written in 1893, and book's about a boy named Baron Trump who found a secret portal and time traveled. Hold on, it's in like snaps, so it's hard to read. So, either way, Donald Trump's son is named Baron, by the way. The character and his actual son sort of look similar. This is a pain to scroll through. Okay. In the book, Baron Trump had a mentor. He looked up to a name. The dude's name was Don. So Donald Trump. Everything in the book takes place in Russia, where Melania Trump was born, and her son is Baron Trump. 4 years later, the same author wrote another book called The Last President. Gotta scroll through again. The book's about a very wealthy man who lived on New York on 5th Avenue, who ran for president but wasn't expected to win. Trump Towers on 5th Avenue. And in the book, when he won, it surprised everybody, and people started rioting and protesting after his inauguration. He started signing executive orders. And this book was written 124 years ago. Anyways, after his inauguration, he started picking up people for his cabinet. And one of the people was a person named Lafayette Pence. Okay. Yeah.
There's no way this is true.
In 1943, one of the most famous inventors, Nikola Tesla, died from a blood clot before his death. He claimed he had built a time machine and used it to travel back in time and in the future. After he died, the United States government took all of his inventions, and notes the name of the office that seized all of his work was the Office of Alien Property. After they looked through it, they passed it to the FBI. God, this is so much scrolling. After they gave up on trying to figure his inventions out, they hired an outside engineer who could understand the work of Nikola Tesla. And the guy's name was John G. Trump, who was Trump's grandfather.
Oh my God.
After studying the time machine notes and inventions of Nikola Tesla, he told the government he didn't find anything. He could have lied about that and kept the invention to himself, out of the hands of the government. Sorry, Liam, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, that's really interesting, and I think research should be done into that.
You think research should be done into that?
just anything more than some random person posting Snapchat stories onto Twitter. I think I need some more evidence than that. Is all I'm saying.
So Snopes.com. Mm-hmm. I think you were on here previously. Really, we actually kind of dove more into this. Like, I just Googled Barron Trump's novel Conspiracy, and it seems to kind of believe, it seems to not prove it.
Do you think that there's truth to this?
I'm a believer in a lot of things. I believe in a lot.
Like what?
Isn't this called Wake Up Watuaga, not Wake Up Whatever Jacob thinks? Like, this is for the Watagans.
We're trying to
eating your grapefruit and shut your mouth, please.
Yeah, the Watagans should think for themselves about what this is.
Sure, go for that. All I'm saying is, if you believe this, you're wrong.
You're the worst, Jacob.
It's true. There's no way that's true. You can't tell me that's true.
You wanna know why I believe it?
You actually believe it
because of my salad today.
I think his salad puts you above Jacob mentally
in brain level.
That's fair.
Yeah,
brain Also, I just don't understand, Jacob. I just don't understand.
Are we really going back to the salad thing?
I'm sorry.
It's
we
not
have
worth
to.
It's not weird.
Yes, it is. It is weird. Liam?
It's weird, but it's not like. I'm sure he's not alone. I'm sure there's someone else in Watuaga that has never eaten a salad.
Watagans. We need to know.
This is a call to action.
Yes, this is a call to action. If there's one of you who hasn't eaten a salad in your whole life, we'll have you on the next episode.
Actually, just in the past 10 years.
Well, I don't think anybody was eating a salad when they were 7.
They could. I did.
You ate a salad when you were 7?
Yeah, you ate a salad.
I didn't want to. I was 7 years old.
You didn't want to, right? So if you had the choice, you wouldn't have eaten it, right?
I also wanted to eat ice cream for breakfast.
Then do it. Go for it. Live your dreams, Liam.
I think we should grow from our 7-year-old self.
Today in communications, we have a question of the day. And she was like, does anybody have a question for today? And this girl was like, oh, I have a question. Would you rather skip breakfast and be able to brush your teeth every day for the rest of your life, or eat breakfast and never be able to brush your teeth? I was like, this is the most BS question, because if you say that you're going to skip breakfast, then you're okay. If you say you're going to eat breakfast, everyone thinks you're disgusting. Everyone thinks that you are a terrible human being.
And who was the one person that said they would eat breakfast, Sam?
There was 2 other people that said it.
And one of them was you, wasn't it?
No, if I was the only one to say it, if I was the only one to say that I would eat breakfast, I wouldn't have said it, because I'm not that much of a renegade. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that much of a trendsetter. If every single person had said I'd skip breakfast, then I would have said I'd skip breakfast. But I wasn't the only one. There was 2 other guys before me.
Oh, there were 2 other people?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't paying
attention.
attention.
All right, breakfast is such an important meal. I feel like...
Exactly. You got to wake up in the morning, get your grapefruit.
Eat your ice cream.
Get your knife.
And go in.
and just go ham. Go bologna.
Go bologna like that fucking burger.
Explosion. That was the worst part. Jacob just keeps
Would you-
describing it
I think
as
the
an
explosion is referring
Would you
to
ever eat it
afterwards.
again?
No, I probably wouldn't eat it again.
I think the explosion is referring to afterwards when all of those things mix in your stomach and you die.
I was fine.
Because you like the second we walked out the door, you leaned over me and was like, "I gotta take a shower.
Yeah.
I feel disgusting."
Did you take a shower?
Yeah, I did. It was just disgusting. I felt bad. Liam, did you drop grapefruit on the desk? Liam, they're not gonna let us come back in here. I'm making them. Oh, it's gone.
You were nearly halfway through that second piece of grapefruit.
You took a trail mix break.
Yeah.
I just started.
I feel like grapefruit and coffee is not a good combination.
Grapefruit and coffee is a amazing combination.
Put a piece of grapefruit in your coffee.
I've never had coffee.
Or I'll put a coffee on my
What the hell did you just say? No, Jacob, what?
You've never
I've
had coffee?
I've had like sips of it.
Wait,
To,
then
like-
why did you want to take that coffee class?
Huh?
Then why'd you ask me about that coffee class?
I just thought it was gonna be hard to get into.
You out of coffee? That's kind of sad.
I kind of have to go now.
No. Well, what time are we at, Jacob?
36 minutes.
Should we start wrapping it up?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Season 1, Episode 1 of What's Up Watuaga. Thank you for listening. So, thank you so much for taking that 30 minutes. You know where I want people to listen to this? I want people to finish their Watuaga lunch. I imagine this. Liam, Jacob, will you close your eyes for me?
I'm not gonna close
Let
my
me
mouth.
let me take you to a world.
They don't have to know my
Let me take you to a world.
Why is your knife fully through the middle of the grapefruit?
That's not how you eat it.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me take you to a world. You just get done eating your delicious, nutritious, brand new experience of a Watuaga meal, because they're always just something interesting. And you say, "Wow, my class doesn't start back till 2." I want to imagine yourself laying in bed, just listening to What's Up Watuaga. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in this week.
That's not gonna happen.
Why? I think that'd be a perfect time to listen to it.
As we're just like talking to our friends and crackheads. Hey, let's put on a podcast.
Let's
guys.
put on.
No one's gonna do. There's no way.
Don't
Let's
see
put on
that.
What's Up Watuaga.
People are gonna be like, "Oh, Sam and Jacob did this. I've got nothing to do for 36 minutes."
Yeah. Like, wow, Sam has keep.
Uh,
I mean, Sam,
They'll probably
do
see
more
Liam in the
interesting
title and
things.
click on that.
What do you mean?
I mean, yesterday we made a video on how to microwave a vending machine hot dog, and I thought that was pretty funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in this week.
Wait, you what?
Dude,
We're not done.
We went to Elizabeth, Aiken, Aiken, Eichen. We went to, you know who I'm talking about, the redhead. We went to her room, and we were gonna bring a vending machine hot dog in there, and like make it in front of them and not talk to them, but then they weren't in there, so we decided to stay in her room and make the hot dog and like do like a cooking vlog on microwaving the hot dog without her in there. So we did. That's about it. That's the whole story.
So you broke into someone's room.
It was open. Liam does this thing where he just walks into people's rooms, so
It's
I
a
just
no
follow.
knocking policy.
You broke into someone's room and then made a hot dog.
Yeah.
I think broke in is a loose term.
Well, and then the second half of the story is we went over to where the crackheads actually were, and I proceeded to shove the hot dog in my face
Okay.
in its entirety
He
in
did,
front of them without saying a word.
He did actually.
I was laughing really hard. A hot dog piece kind of flew across the room, but that's irrelevant. And then we just went on with our day. They didn't know what was happening, and I don't regret it. You're here to hear, folks.
What is happening?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Stay woke, Watuaga. Just keep it fresh. Keep it. You know what I'm saying? Keep jiving.
Keep it fresh and don't harass me at Watuaga lunch because I've never had a salad.
Let's petition to make
I don't
Jacob.
think
That's
there's
really-
enough fans.
It's not gonna happen.
To do that.
Liam, we have a large fan base. You just don't know about it.
We
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming. Thank you for just being here. Thank you for being here for us. We hope you guys enjoyed. And we'll probably talk to you probably next week. I think it's a weekly thing, maybe.
Or next semester, we'll see.
Or next semester. We'll just have to.
I'll come back in 3 years.
We'll be a little saucy surprise for you kids, okay? I wish they could see the face I'm making because I'm like.
We should just do
I think
a
it's much
YouTube
worse
video.
with just the noise.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful week, and